Hi, hi, nice to see you all. A lot of people are there. Hope you are hearing me well. Give a thumbs up. So, interior designers are there, 3D visualizers are there. Great, great, great. So, just let's start. So, just a brief introduction about me. I am Ankit Nishchal, and I am in this industry from last almost 2 decades. So, I am an interior designer by profession, and also I have done the diploma in advanced cinematics from Mac. So I was kind of a first student when the course of animation was launched in Delhi. And I am the owner of company name Renderbox Studio. So the Renderbox Studio is basically a 3D rendering company plus interior designing company. And it's been 15 years in the company. Then I have offices in India, Dubai, and Canada. So we are working globally. For the renderings, we do 3D walkthroughs, we do interior designing. We are associated with a lot of big developers. We are working with Taj Hotels, Oberoi's, so that kind of stuff. Plus, I am a certified D5 instructor. So D5 render software, which you might be aware or not. I am considering a mix of batch here. Some might be fresher, some might be experienced, some might be having the knowledge of D5 render. So D5 render is kind of a, real-time software which was launched in 2020, and it's been 6 years, and it was rated number one software last year, rendering software either. So all the stuff we will be covering is about D5 render, how it works. It's a small webinar for 1 or 2 hours where I will try to go through the complete software, how the working is done. We'll be covering interiors, we'll be covering exteriors. I'll give you a brief of everything. So just let us start. All right. So can you see the screen? Give a thumbs up, please. All right. So just a brief about D5 render software. So all the modeling which we do in 3ds Max, SketchUp, Revit, Blender, whatever software which we use for the modeling, we do the landscaping, texturing, rendering, everything in D5. So this is D5 Render 3.0. So these are the latest features which D5 Render has covered. So there we have volumetric clouds, city generator, path tools, displacement. You have the oceans. You can make 3D from the image or the 3D from the text. I mean, some models which we require, we can make from the text, which we can make from the images as well. Then we have the AI scene match. Lot of things are there. This is Ocean, which is done in D5 render software. You can see, and it gives very quick result, very, very quickly. You can make the ocean with a click of the mouse. This is another example of true displacement, which we face problem in the during the max or whatever. So this is just examples of how a true displacement done. So I'll give you some working of this also. So you can see the difference, how it is showing up. Then there is another very premium function of city generator. While making the exterior, while making the aerial views, we can create a city with a Google map, exact location, exact everything. So now let's quickly jump to the software. So this is your D5 render software. So it looks like this. I mean, some must be working on this one, some are not. So it's a very, very basic, very simple software. People who are already working on the 3ds Max, SketchUp, so they must be aware of some tools. So I just give you a brief about the structure or the interface of the software. Left hand side, we have the menu, like yeah, any software have files, edit. We can have new open file, save file, whatever. Then another part is how to import the file. This is the button where you can import the files. I'll have a Q&A at a later stage where you can ask your questions. You can note down the points or any doubts which you have. We will have a session on the last stages of this webinar. So this is an option to import. Then we have the assets. So this is the major part of D5 render. So everything is in the software. So we have the materials, we have the 3D models, we have the scatter, we have the terrain, we have everything in-house in the software, and all are categorized. So I am starting with the model. So models, we have this categorized. I go to nature. Nature, we have other subcategories by the name flower tree, broadleaf, coniflower, palm tree. So all the things are already there. So you don't have to import anything separately. So all the bunch of data is already imported in the software. Now, how many of you have worked on Lumion? Or you know the Lumion. So Lumion is basically a very huge software, which is an offline software. We call this as an online software because everything this is from the cloud. This is not downloaded in your system. So any tree which you want to use it, you have to download it, and it will take only 5 to 10 seconds based on your internet speed, and it will be downloaded from your cloud. So that saves the space in your system as well. So you don't need to have 80 GB, 40 GB, 100 GB of data stay save for this one. So one in a single project, if you want to use certain models, just download that and start using it. So these are trees like this. Then we have the characters, all type of characters, parent child sports, with professionals, working professionals like waiters or laborers. Then we have slightly moving, these are the walking animated characters as well. I'll show you how to use that. Animals are there. Then we have vehicles. Then I come to interiors part. So we have this around 3000 of the furniture models already there. And these models are also the branded models. Now, you might have heard of Kettle, Bow Concept, Longhi, Ralph Lauren. So all these kind of models are already there in this one. So you can see a huge set of things. We have sofas, side table, chairs, beds. Then we go to lamps. We have lamps. Then we have accessories. So you name it and it have it. So that kind of stuff it has. Outdoor, when we talk about the exterior part, we need a lot of stuff in the street planning. So they have the buildings as well, low poly building, high poly buildings, and then they have road structure, the traffic lights, and road facilities are there. So multiple stuff is already there. Then we have this particle system there where you can have the fog, fires, animated firecrackers, fluid, water fountain, everything is there. Now coming to materials, materials is also like similar. I mean, we have ceramic, concrete, fabric, and all these are highly detailed materials. I mean, they have the complete structure of PBR, they have the displacement, bump, reflections, plus you can control its parameters. So all these things are there. You can see the glasses. Okay, so this is basically assets. Now, a lot of people have the questions like, is it free or is it pro? So the software is free to use it. Like the way I'm using it, you can download it. Software is free to download. Software is free to use. The all the assets which I'm showing you, 25% of assets are free to use. So if you, I just, it's a recommendation. So if you're starting the D5 render journey, so we prefer to start with the free version. So where you can get a hold of the software without free. I mean, everything has 20-25% free data. So you can easily use that. Plus, once you start getting the hold of the software or you start working professionally, then you can go to the pro models. Pro version is basically $38 per month or 300 something per year. And that is very cost effective. And software is 100% use, no license, no crack version, nothing. It's online software. Just download it, install it, and start using it. As it is a real-time software, so it requires a good system. Minimum of 32 GB of RAM has to be there. Graphic card, minimum graphic card I prefer is 3060, and CPU can be of 10th, 11th generation, anything, but graphic cards and RAM has to be in good to start using it. Plus, it can give you virtual reality. It can give you the complete tour. It can give you the renders till the 16K quality. You can see here. So starting from 2K, 4K, 6K, 8K till 16K can be rendered. And same thing goes, and you can export the video till 4K resolution very easily. So let's start using. So what I'll do, I have a file. I'll start with the interiors part with the Max, and then I'll switch to SketchUp with for exterior. You can keep on asking your questions in chat box if you have. I'll try to answer while working. So this is one of the file, any file you can have. This is an example I'm using. So what we do it, we create all the walls, windows, and stuff as per the AutoCAD drawings in the Max or SketchUp or which any software. I don't place any accessories, furniture, anything, and everything will be done in the D5. So everything is set. You can see there is no furniture, nothing. While installing the D5 render, we have this, they have the button or plugin here where it will live sync with the software. So that is the best part of D5 render. I'll press on this button, and the question will be how this button will come. So while installing the D5 render software, they have the tools where for each and every software. So you just install that software for SketchUp, for Revit, for Blender, for 3ds Max, and all the versions starting from 2020 till 26, 27. So they have all the plugins. Once you install that plugin, this button will come here automatically. So I'll press on this button and it will start syncing with the D5 render software. My file has come here now. Let me try to have half and half screen. Okay. So now you see this file is there and this is my D5 render. So whatever changes I'll do in 3ds Max will be automatically synced in D5 render software. I'm moving the camera and it is start showing there also. If I place anything, now the question will be, if I change the modeling of anything in Max or Revit, this software, it will be automatically shown in D5 render. I'll move this part and see. It has automatically come in the SketchUp, this D5 render software. So that is the best part. You don't have to import again, whatever changes, because that in India, we are aware that while working on, we do a lot of changes in our 3D files. So whatever changes you are doing here, it is automatically shown in the D5 render software. If I scale it also, see. Now the materials. So now you can see the materials are also showing on the D5 render. So there are two ways to work on that. Either we can put the materials on the max or at the software which you are comfortable with, and it will automatically show in the D5 render. But we can use the different material in D5 render also. Supposingly in the floor, I put another material. Material has changed here. So I'll be using the material of D5 on the flooring. Likewise, you can do it also. You can put the materials on the 3D software, plus you can, or you can put the materials on D5 render software. So now what is all are synced? Cameras is also synced, light can be synced also. We can change the cameras. We we can use the D5 render individually also, plus synced also. Now the file is synced. So now it has become an individual property in D5 render, and we can do all the modification like placing the camera, placing lighting by their own. So now this is my file. You can see there is no sync with the file. I can rotate the file. I can see the file. Now I'm putting up like this. Let's say this is my camera angle. In the D5 render, we have the scene system as in the SketchUp. So I'll create a scene. So now I'll do any changes. I'll click on this one. It will be automatically go to the camera angle. First thing first, I'll change the lighting of this one, showing the outer part. In the lighting, we have environmental scene, we have custom scene, we have HDRIs, plus we have multiple lights also. We have point light, spotlight, strip light, rectangle, this light, projectors. We have multiple lights. Plus we have the IS light option also. And then we have the sunlight and HDRIs. So first I'll try to use the sunlight. It works basis on the atmosphere and the time. Like now I've given the 11:43 p.m. So it'll be in the AM. 11:43 is kind of a 12 p.m. which gives us straight sunlight. Now you see if I'm changing the time, the shadows are also changing. Plus you can work on this north. I want to bring the shadows in and you can see the results immediately on the real time. Another thing is, irrespective of any visualization software, many people ask me, oh, you have the presets. All the files are different, all the atmospheres are different. It's not compulsory that one lighting system works in one file, the same will work on the another file. The fundamentals, the fundas of lighting remain same in everything, either exterior, either interiors. I'll for my renderings or my work, we try to work on a natural light. When I say natural, the way the light points are or the way the light spots are, I try to give lighting from there only. And that only gives you the natural effect. I don't use more of the fake lighting because when you start doing the fake lighting, then your shadows and that starts going on. So I'll set my sun like this. Anywhere this shadow is fine to me. Then you can control the sun also. You have the months and days, just like in the winters, the sun goes down and the same time becomes more warm. I'll show you that also. I have the same time thing, same north offset. I've just changed the month and you can see the shadows are moving. This is just a way to set the sun. Other way is setting the longitude and latitude. You can change from here. Then you can control the intensity of the sun. Then you can change the radius of the sun. More the radius of sun, more the smooth shadows will come. I receive a lot of work from many students, so I can see the sharp sunlight coming up. So there is never a sharp sunlight or there is never a sharp shadows. So don't do like this. At 12 p.m. lighting is ideal like this, but in general scenario, we always have a smoother or a soft shadows. This and that's it. So in D5 render, whatever changes we do, we just refresh it or update the scene. It is updated now. Now we'll go to effects. I want to change the brightness control. So all the post processing is also done. Hi, sorry, there was some interruption. Okay, once again, I was saying we can control the post-production also here. We have go to effects, we have exposure control here, we have highlight exposure, we have contrast, we have LUT, plus we have bloom effect or glow effect here also. We can control it as per the scene. Now let's start putting up the furniture here. I'll go to assets. I'll go to model, indoor, furniture. Let's find some good sofa. Anything as of now, I'm just putting up. So whatever we want to place it, I'll have to download. I'll click on download and based on your internet speed, it will be downloaded. And Let's do the free only. Okay. So now once it is downloaded, we can place it like this. To move the screen, we have the left point of the mouse plus like the gaming, we have QWASD. We can use the same ways. Once it is placed, you can rotate it, scale it by its own. Whatever things you want to do it, it has the individually property. You can rotate it as well from like this. Again, go to the scene, setup. Maybe like this. We have the figure also here. We can put the numbers, scale it down. Then let's have this furniture also. Scale it down, place it, set the camera, refresh it. Now the fireplace, we can place a fire here also. To place the fire, we have the particles. In particles, we have fire. And now this is all animated fire. Let's say we have this fire nine. It will automatically snap to the object. And then you can change it also. Okay. A table is missing. We can have a table. Just remember the software is not for the modeling. We can put the stuff, we can do the rendering and texturing, but we cannot do any modeling in this one. Table is placed. Now remember we have changed the material this one. I want to put the wooden flooring or marble. I go to assets, I go to materials, and then we can have wooden flooring. A lot of stuff is there. Herringbone, we can try on this one. Click and just put on here. Now, after putting, it's not like that we have just placed it and we cannot change it. So it comes with all the settings on the right hand side. We can change the UVW map. We can change the color. We can change the reflection based on the scene. So the bottom, we have this UV stretch. We can increase or decrease as per size. We can change the specular here. We can have roughness plus metallic feel. Now you can see the specular has started coming here. This you can play with the materials. Also, if you want to change the color, you can increase or decrease the brightness based on the stuff from here. Plus, you can do the photoshopping as well and then bring the material here. Okay. Now coming to this part. Now we can see this space is looking dark, only the sunlight is coming. Now we can have another rectangle light. I'll place it outside. कैमरा उधर कैमरा ऑन है बेटा तेरा लैपटॉप पे Okay, I'll place in the center. I'll increase the size, the light. Plus, now the light has its own radius. Now you can see I'm increasing the radius and the light is going till the inside. But it is burning out here that we have to control it with the sunlight plus light plus environment. This is okay. And we can have more lights here. I'll place some spotlight. Spotlights also come with its own individual properties. We have the IS lights here. Then you can increase or decrease the cone light. You can control the attenuation radius. And obviously, if you don't want to have the IS light, you can only have the intensity. We can shift and drag to copy it. And whatever materials, assets we are placing, it's coming on the this side. So if you want to select anything individually, you can click on that one, or you can go to layer system as well. So this is how we keep on doing the stuff, adding the stuff. Like if we want to place some accessories here, we can go to the interiors, we can have accessories, we can books. Let's say we have this books. Click and place. Rotate it. We can have a light here also. Now the strip light or rectangle light, I'll place it here, rotate it, scale down. And it becomes your strip light. Now, if we want to make it visible, we can have show light strip. Color can be changed from here. Intensity can be controlled. If you want to place it in the center, you just bring it. And just shift and drag, and it will be a copy of the light. Okay, so this is kind of basic now how to render it. Just a very simple step. I'll press on this image. When I press on this image, we have some presets like 2K, 4K, 6K, wherever you want to render it. Let's say 6K resolution. It will get changed here. Aspect ratio, you can also control it. Original is your 4:3. You can have 16:9 ratio here, 4:3, 3:2, 1:1. Plus, you can have your own ratios here as well. So let's do original 6K. Then we have the option of the channels here. When I say channels, so we have this AO mask, reflection pass, material ID, all the things will also get rendered. Format, you can get PNG, JPG, TGA, TAF, anything you can render it. I'll press on JPG. All things are done. So you can either render it on the spot or you can queue also. So let's say I do the add to render. When I say add to render, I go to render queue. I'll change the name. Let's say living room. I'll give a path wherever you want to render it. Select, save and enter. Now just see the time of the rendering in this one. There's two options. Either you can save and render or only render. I'll always prefer to save and render. So it will save the file first and then render it. So while doing the rendering, the file get corrupted, so you will have your own file. So this rendering will be depending on the scene complexity, your graphic card and your RAM. More the graphic card, more the RAM, the rendering speed will be the faster. Plus, how many elements are there in your file? If you have more elements, more structure, more lights, everything, it will take more time. Now 6K is showing me only 1 minute 30 seconds. Now imagine rendering the same in the Corona, it will take ages to render. Like this, we can set multiple camera angles and queue it and just let it be rendered. So within half an hour time, you can have 4 to 5 different shots, good shots rendered. You can ask me questions also. There's a question from Azhar. Can we use free version to get the quality render? So what is the difference between free version and paid version? Rendering quality will not matter on the pro or free version. The only thing is that you will not get the better resolutions like 8K and 16K in free version. But lightings and lights are free to use in the free version. All these settings which I'm showing is already there in the free version. Some see materials and the models are paid, but the software is free to use. When I say software is free to use, so lighting, HDRIs, everything is free to use. So rendering quality will not depend on the pro or free version. Rendering quality will depend on how you are doing the lighting, how you're doing the materials. You can keep on asking the questions if you want.
हेलो।
Yes, yes, please.
सर इसमें वॉक थ्रू बना सकते क्या?
Yes, yes, I'll show it. अभी दिखाता हूँ उसको मैं बना के।
वॉक थ्रू में बोले तो लेआउट वाला हो गया ऐसा कुछ।
इंटीरियर्स का कि एक्सटीरियर का?
एक्सटीरियर लेआउट लेआउट प्लॉटिंग
अभी
प्रोजेक्ट।
अभी दिखाते हैं एक बारी।
हेलो।
यस प्लीज।
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि इसमें इसके लिए क्या कॉन्फ़िगरेशन लगेगा लैपटॉप और पीसी का?
से टोल्ड यू कि 10th जनरेशन से स्टार्ट हो जाता है लैपटॉप और कंप्यूटर, बट यू नीड टू हैव एटलीस्ट 32 GB ऑफ रैम प्लस एटलीस्ट 3060 ग्राफिक कार्ड। दैट इज व्हाट इज नीडेड। तो गेमिंग का जो लैपटॉप्स होते हैं दैट इज गुड टू यूज। तो वो आप यूज कर सकते हैं। अगर आप डेस्कटॉप बनवा रहे हैं तो गो फॉर 32 GB और 64 GB रैम प्लस ग्राफिक ग्राफिक कार्ड होना बहुत मस्ट है।
Hello, sir. Hello,
यस
sir.
हाँ जी।
Sir, can you show me the light? How you put, sir? Like, where did you get that? Anyone again? So that I missed that. So that wherever that the dark portion is there, that rectangular light as well as that spotlight, voila.
I'll
Will
show
be
it
help.
again. I'll show
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So the render is almost done. We just let me just open that render file. आफ्टर
हेलो।
दिस वन, यस प्लीज, यस प्लीज।
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि लाइक सर, जब हम भी इंटीरियर रेंडर करते हैं किसी भी
हम्म
क्लोज रूम का, तो वहाँ पे नेचुरल लाइट हमारी नहीं होती।
हम्म
तो उस जगह पे आर्टिफिशियल लाइट को कैसे हम यूज करें कि वो बेटर एक रिजल्ट हमें मिल पाए। तो वो आप एक थोड़ा सा दिखा देते।
ठीक है। सो ये रेंडर हो गया है। रेंडर टाइम इज 4 मिनट 14 सेकेंड्स। आई एम ओपनिंग द फाइल लोकेशन। सो विल गेट ऑल द पासिस हेयर जो हमने मार्क किया था। मेन रेंडर आ गया। देन वी हैव दिस विदाउट मटेरियल डिफ्यूज, वी हैव ए मटेरियल, नॉर्मल लाइट्स, एओ, जेप, एवरीथिंग इज देयर। सो दिस इज द रेंडर क्वालिटी विच यू कम। हमने 10 मिनट में काम करके वी आर गॉट टू दिस लेवल। थोड़ा सा बेटर काम करेंगे तो वी कैन अचीव अ लॉट मच, बट रेंडर टाइम यू सीन इज ओनली 4 मिनट्स। बाकी सारे पासिस हैं, वी कैन डू द फोटोशॉपिंग एंड मैनेज द स्टफ। So this you can achieve with D5 render. So I'm coming going back to putting the lighting once again. लाइटिंग के लिए वी हैव दिस, ऊपर यहाँ पर लाइट का एक ऑप्शन आता है। वी हैव मल्टीपल लाइट पॉइंट्स। लाइट पॉइंट इज काइंड लाइट ऑफ अ स्फेयर लाइट जो हम लगाते हैं। सी दिस वन, जहाँ पर बहुत डार्क आ रहा है, यू कैन प्लेस एंड देन उसके बेस पे यू कैन कंट्रोल द स्टफ। राइट हैंड साइड से अब इसको कितना बड़ा चाहिए कितना छोटा चाहिए, यू कैन ऑलवेज इंक्रीज एंड डिक्रीज। जैसे वहां पर डार्क पार्ट आ रहा था तो वी कैन हैव दिस लाइट। द स्फीयर लाइट और पॉइंट लाइट वी नॉर्मली यूज इन द टेबल लैम्प। जब हम टेबल लैम्प बनाते हैं तो बीच में एक स्फीयर दिखता है, दिस इज लाइक दिस। तो वी यूज इट। कलर आप इसको चेंज कर सकते हैं। सेकंड ऑप्शन आता है, जैसे ये पार्ट डार्क आ रहा है, समवन आस्क मी, तो इस एरिया में वी कैन पुट अ स्पॉटलाइट। स्पॉटलाइट के लिए वी गो टू नंबर 2 स्पॉटलाइट, क्लिक किया एंड यहाँ पे आप प्लेस करना स्टार्ट कर दीजिए इसको। नाउ स्कैलप की जो बात करते हैं, आई मीन ये जो स्कैलप आता है, ये आईएस लाइट से भी वी कैन चेंज इट। आईएस लाइट इसमें डिफॉल्ट है, प्लस वी नॉर्मली हैव सेपरेट इन द टेक्सचर्स आल्सो व्हिच यू कैन इजीली डाउनलोड एंड यूज इट। तो आईएस लाइट वी कम फ्रॉम हियर, वी कैन सिलेक्ट वट एवर आईएस लाइट यू वांट टू चूज। उससे होता क्या है कि स्कैलप का इफेक्ट इट गेट्स चेंज एंड उसका डायरेक्शन चेंज हो जाता है।
सर हम लाइट्स को ग्रुप या कंपोनेंट कर सकते हैं जैसे स्केचअप में करते हैं हम।
यस यस यस, वी कैन डू इट। जैसे मैंने अब ये लाइट लगाई यहाँ पर, इसके मैंने इंटेंसिटी कंट्रोल कर दी एंड आई कैन रीनेम हेयर, क्योंकि बहुत सारी स्पॉटें लग जाती है। कोई भी लाइट लगाई, लेट्स से कि इसको मैं राइट क्लिक करके आई एम जस्ट चेंजिंग टू किचन लाइट, किचन स्पॉट लाइट। ठीक है। एंड देन आई एम जस्ट डुप्लीकेटिंग इट, डुप्लीकेटिंग इट। ये मेरी 4 लाइट्स लग गई। अब मेरे पास 4 डिफरेंट लाइट्स आ गई। आई कैन ग्रुप दैट। चारों लाइट को पकड़ा मैंने एंड आई जस्ट मेक अ ग्रुप एंड जस्ट रीनेम इट अगेन kitchen lights. Now all the 4 lights will work together. इस पे क्लिक किया मैंने एंड इफ आई डिक्रीजिंग द इंटेंसिटी, वो चारों एक साथ में हो जाएगा। दिस इज हाउ यू कैन डू द लाइटिंग। ठीक है।
सर
Now,
मुझे और एक डाउट था।
हम्म
सर एक्चुअली मैं क्या कर रहा था, स्केचअप में लाइट्स लगा रहा था। तो मैंने स्केचअप में सब लाइट्स लगा लिया है कंपोनेंट करके।
हम्म
अभी एक मेरी मेन लाइट है, ठीक है, जो सपोज 12 वाट की है, ठीक है,
हम्म
और मेरी सेकेंड लाइट है जो सपोज 6 वाट की है।
हम्म
पर मैं वो चीज़, वो जो स्केचअप में उनका ये आता है ना प्लगइन, उधर से मैंने लाइट लगाई और फिर D5 में आया ना, तो D5 में जैसे मैंने एक लाइट को क्लिक किया तो 6 वाट की जो मेरी लाइट थी और 12 वाट की मेरी जो लाइट थी वो एक
हम्म।
साथ ही सिलेक्ट हो रही है। उसको अलग अलग कैसे करें?
सी मैं नॉर्मली बोलता हूँ कि लाइटिंग आप D5 में करो,
ओके।
क्योंकि D5 के जो पॉइंट्स हैं, जैसे अब मेरे पास अब 4 लाइट लगाई मैंने इसको।
हाँ।
ठीक है। अब मेरे को अगर इसी ग्रुप को ही मेरे को अलग से लेके आना है, लेट्स से कि मेरे को एक और सेट लेकर यहाँ पर लेके आना है, तो मेरे अब दो ग्रुप डिफरेंट डिफरेंट हो गए, ठीक है।
ओके
वन ग्रुप आई कैन मेक रीनेम इट, लेट्स से 6 वॉट। दूसरे ग्रुप को आई कैन रीनेम इट एज 12 वॉट, ठीक है। पूरा पूरा अपना अपना सेट अलग हो गया है ये। नाउ वी कैन, अब ये चारों लाइट जो है, अब इसमें ब्यूटी ये होती है कि चारों इंडिविजुअली भी यू कैन कंट्रोल इट, प्लस एज ए ग्रुप ऑल्सो यू कैन कंट्रोल इट, ठीक है। ऐसा नहीं कि ना ग्रुप कर दिया तो एक साथ सारा काम करेगा, ग्रुप के अंदर भी नाउ वी कैन ऑल्सो कंट्रोल, इसके अंदर के ग्रुप की जाके जो चार लाइट लगाई थी हम लोगों ने, वी कैन कंट्रोल दैट ऑल्सो इंडिविजुअली, ठीक है। जैसे मेरे को ये 6 वॉट का है, आई कैन चेंज द आई एस लाइट ऑफ दिस वन, तो उसका अलग हो गया, इसका अलग हो गया। ऐसे नहीं, अब जैसे मैक्स में क्या होता है कि हम इंस्टेंस करते हैं तो किसी में एक में किया और दूसरे में अपने आप जाता है, इसमें वो नहीं होता, इसमें कॉपी होता है। कॉपी करके यू हैव टू मेक ग्रुप कि चारों में एक साथ चले जाए, ठीक है।
ओके सर, थैंक यू। यस।
ठीक है, एंड देन लेट्स से मटेरियल भी हम इसको ये हमारा मैक्स का मटेरियल था, आई वांट टू चेंज द मटेरियल। सो दिस इज द मटेरियल पिकर, आई पिक मटेरियल, किसी भी एलिमेंट का इफ आई टू पिक, तो उसका यहाँ पर राइट हैंड साइड पे उसके सारे जो प्रॉपर्टीज हैं आ जाती हैं, ठीक है। आई वांट टू चेंज द कलर ऑफ दिस वन, आई कैन डू इट, आरजीबी ले लेते हैं हम लोग। अब ये मटेरियल मैक्स में डाला हुआ था, बट वी कैन चेंज इट फ्रॉम हेयर ऑल्सो एंड फ्रॉम द मैक्स ऑल्सो, ठीक है। बट स्टिल स्टिल जैसे कि हम लोग अब D5 में ही हैं, ऑलरेडी सारा काम D5 में ही कर रहे हैं, तो वी कैन डू इट फ्रॉम हेयर। तो मैंने जैसे कलर चेंज किया है इसका, एंड आई वांट टू मेक मोर रिफ्लेक्टिव, तो रिफ्लेक्टिव के लिए वी यूज स्पेकुलर और मेटेलिक। यू कैन सी के मेटेलिक आना शुरू हो जाता है ये, ठीक है। प्लस अगर यहाँ से आपको कुछ डालना है इसमें मटेरियल्स, वी हैव द मटेरियल्स, लेट्स से मेरे को एक हम वुड का डाल के देख लेते हैं। दिस आई हैव टू प्लेस, इस पे पुट इट एंड ड्रैग इट हेयर, ठीक है। मैपिंग नहीं हुआ तो नहीं आया, तो वी कैन यूज इट फ्रॉम हेयर, ट्रिप्लानर। ट्रिप्लानर करते ही यू कैन सी द ग्रेन्स। अब ग्रेन्स को मुझे रोटेट करना है, तो आई कैन डू फ्रॉम हेयर, ये ग्रेन्स रोटेट हो गए। अब मेरे को इसको लाइट करना है, ठीक है, तो आई कैन यूज, यहाँ पर जाके यू कैन चेंज द कलर, ठीक है। सो एक काम करने के बहुत तरीके होते हैं इसके अंदर, ठीक है। नाउ आई एम स्टिल नॉट सेटिस्फाइड, आई वांट टू यूज मोर लाइटर वर्जन, तो मैं कुछ और देख लेता हूँ। आई जस्ट ब्रिंग इन दिस वन, क्लिक एंड ड्रैग, ठीक है। सेम थिंग इज गोस, यहाँ पे ट्रिप्लानर किया हमने, आ गया। तो यू कैन जस्ट क्विकली डू द स्टफ। स्टोन है, हम यहाँ पे स्टोन यहाँ पे हमारे पास में है, वी हैव द मार्बल्स, कोई भी मार्बल इफ यू वांट टू यूज इट, आई यूज।
So sorry for interruption. Like, can you speak in English fully because I don't know Hindi.
Okay, sorry, because these are mixed people, so that is how I do. Okay,
Yeah,
fine,
it's better for English.
no problem. So,
Yeah.
like we have this stone marble here, we can just click on this one, download, and drop in here. So we can change, see the change. And these materials are all high resolution materials. They're all seamless materials. So that is why we always prefer to use the materials which is already there in the D5 render. So you don't have to worry about a seamless or the high textures you want. So it comes with all the normal maps, specular maps. So everything is there. So this is how you keep on building the file. You go to certain areas now. Let's say if I want to place a dining table here. So we have this dining table in the D5 only. I go to indoor, I go to furniture, let's say table, a big table I can search from here. This is a dining table. I click on this one. Scale down. and then find a chair. Let's put this only. Yeah. So this you keep on building. If you want to put a chandelier here, we have the chandelier in house also. We have lamp, chandeliers. See, and it automatically comes with the light inside. Yeah. There are some paintings, rugs, everything is there. And if you want to search also, you can search the painting. See, this is the painting. Now, if I want to put something there, all set. Let's try to do an animation of this one. Just don't forget to save the file. This is a mistake a lot of people are doing. For animation, like this camera is set, we keep on developing. There are two steps we have to do the animation. We go to video part here. Once we click on video part, on the left hand side, we have the scenes. And here we can have the add current scene. We press on this one. The current shot comes in. Now you can rename the clip. I press on this one. On the right hand side, you have the aspect ratio. So you want to have for the HD or you want to have the reel, all the formats are already given here. Let's say for the reel, it comes something like this. If you want to have for the HD, it will come like this. Plus, you can also set the proportions, camera angle. I press on camera. So you can set a focal length also from here. Whatever you want to do it. Okay. Go to this one. This is my first shot. To add the second shot, let's say I want to zoom in from here to little bit further. I just add the camera shot. This is my time frame. Let's say in 10 seconds, I wanted to go a bit of zoom. I'll press on right 10, go to end a bit with a scroll. I zoom it and just update it from here. So my 10 seconds camera animation is done. Okay. Now let's add some characters here doing some stuff. It will make more interesting. I'll go to characters. Let's say casual. So your icons you see here, I mean, which means they have movement. The icons, which is this icon is not there, will not have any movement. So we can change filter from here. Dynamic, we can have it. So these all are the dynamic characters we have.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
So I have a doubt. So
Hmm.
now we created a scene and then we changed some settings. For example, we changed the brightness and contrast and sun direction, whatever. So is that applicable only to the scene or is it applicable to the whole model?
Scene only. Scene
Only
only.
the,
Yeah, anything you do in the change in the lighting and everything. So you have to update a scene.
okay.
Yeah.
And then if we created a different, can we change the settings there? Complete different.
Let's say you have 5 different scenes.
Okay.
So individual scenes can have a different settings.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Let's say I use this lady. I put it on Let's have an animal. Pet. Now go to scene. Plus, let's say if I want to move the shadows to make more dynamic, these shadows can move also. First scene is this one. Second scene, I go to environment. I just change something like this here, and I update it from here only. So it gives a time lapse kind of stuff. Okay, once done, like this is done. So now here you can control to how what resolution you want to have 720, 1080, 2p, 4K. Let's have 1080p. Likewise, we add to render queue. Go to this one. We go to history. You can rename also or as it is. I just save, give the path already given, save and render. So let's see how much time it will take. Till then, you can keep on asking the questions.
So can you tell me about the door opening animation, sir?
Sorry?
Door opening animation, sir.
Door opening animation. Okay.
Yes,
That's
sir.
a long process. I think we cannot cover in the webinar, but that can be done easily. So we can have a separate class for that also.
Okay.
Someone has asked, Sanjana has asked, I have my complete project in 3ds Max and Corona render, including all materials, lighting, setup. I would like to ask, is it possible to use the same file only for renderings and animation? Or should I transfer the file to D5 render and redo the materials and lighting there for animation? So you can use exactly same, the file, lighting, everything in D5, but you have to tweak the lighting based on the D5. So the lighting of the Corona will come in D5, but you have to tweak like the things which we are doing in the D5. We have placed the lighting and we have the control of each and everything. Now, what happened now when we do the lighting in Corona in the 3ds Max, we have a lot of lights. So it becomes hard to the intensity changes, everything. So I always prefer to use the lighting of the D5 render. Materials can be used of D5. Material, sorry, this 3ds Max and Corona. The materials can be used. Animations, camera animations can come in, but the way I have shown that you only have 2 clicks to make the animation, it's become very easy. So I'll always prefer to do the modeling and texturing in 3ds Max or SketchUp and then bring it to D5 render to do all the renderings and lighting here. Because lighting of D5 is very easy to do it. Plus the materials also they have this PBR textures. Plus with the use of AI, you can convert the normal texture into seamless. They can form the PBR textures as well. So they had a lot of stuff here. Do the modeling in Max and bring it here. I'm using MacBook Pro and where it goes. And SketchUp for designing. Can I download D5 render and do the walkthrough? See, do one thing. There is one option. You can download the D5 render and try to install it. It will show it that the system is compatible or not. If the system is compatible with your MacBook Pro, then you can do anything. Because I don't think it is compatible with Mac Pro as of now. Sorry, I missed from where we can add the passes. I'll just tell you again. एंड स्केचअप में प्रोजेक्ट रेंडर के लिए D5 कैसे करते हैं अभी इसके बाद हम स्केचअप पे ही आएंगे.
सर मुझे एक डाउट है
हाँ जी.
कि जो इसमें जो हम लोग जो कैटलॉग से मटेरियल्स लेते हैं जो यूनिट वाइज हमने यूज करते हैं जैसे किचन पकड़ लीजिए कि बेस में एक कलर वॉल में एक कलर ब्लॉक में कलर, तो मटेरियल्स हम कैसे यूज करें? स्केचअप में डाल के D5 को लेके आना, या D5 में हम ऐसा कुछ ऑप्शन है जो हम मटेरियल्स कैसे इंस्टॉल मतलब डाल सकते हैं?
दोनों ऑप्शन है। लेट्स से कि स्केचअप के अंदर आपने डाल दिया मटेरियल सब स्लॉट के ऊपर, वो सेम मटेरियल D5 में भी दिखना स्टार्ट हो जाएगा।
ओके।
सेकेंडली, अगर आपको D5 रेंडर के सॉफ्ट मटेरियल्स यूज करने हैं तो देन पुट अ स्लॉट्स इन द स्केचअप, कि जैसे कि किचन के स्लैब का मटेरियल का कलर एक कर दिया,
ओके।
वुडन का कलर एक कर दिया, तो आपके डिफरेंट स्लॉट्स हैं, क्योंकि वो स्लॉट्स पिक करता है D5 रेंडर। ठीक है, अगर सबके स्लॉट्स एक ही हैं तो देन वो आपका ले नहीं पाएगा। तो दोनों तरीके से है, मतलब वील ऑलवेज प्रेफर कि D5 रेंडर का ही आप यूज करो मटेरियल्स। बट अगर आप कंफर्टेबल हो स्केचअप के अंदर, स्केचअप में मटेरियल डाल दो, वो एग्जैक्टली यहाँ पर आ जाएगा।
ओके।
अभी हम करेंगे स्केचअप पे, इसके बाद में काम करेंगे अल्कवर एक्सटीरियर, तो वहां पे आपको क्लैरिटी आ जाएगी।
ओके, और एक बात है, मेरा लैपटॉप एसुस का है, तो उसका 16 GB रैम है और 6 GB ग्राफिक्स है, तो इसमें हम इंस्टॉल कर सकते हैं D5 को?
कर सकते हैं, कर सकते हैं। और आप एक बार D5 रेंडर का सॉफ्टवेयर डाउनलोड कर देखो, मैं भी लिंक डाल दूंगा सब चीज़ों के, कि आप
ओके।
इजीली वो कर सकते हैं। तो आप डाउनलोड करोगे तो आपको अपने आप बता देगा कि वो कंपेटेबल है कि नहीं है।
ओके।
कि हमारा
थैंक यू।
एक क्लिप 5 सेकंड का हमने जो लगाया था, इट हैज टेकन 4 मिनट 26 सेकेंड्स टू रेंडर इट। आई जस्ट ओपन इट। तो इस टाइप से वी कैन हैव द, दिस इज द फुल HD क्वालिटी 1080p। 5 सेकंड्स का लगाया फॉर द टेस्टिंग हम लोगों ने, एंड इट हैज टेकन 5 मिनट्स टू रेंडर ओनली। दिस इज हाउ फास्ट इट इज। सो द लास्ट क्वेश्चन आई टेक फॉर दिस वन, कि पासिस कैसे यूज करते हैं। आई विल गो टू इमेज सेक्शन हेयर। इमेज सेक्शन पे वी हैव द ऑप्शन हेयर ऑफ चैनल्स। तो इसको ऑन करेंगे तो वील हैव ऑल द चैनल्स कमिंग अप, प्लस आपको कौन से चाहिए पासिस। सो यहाँ पर यू हैव ऑल द ऑप्शन, स्काई मास्क, AO, मटेरियल ID, रिफ्लेक्शन, ट्रांसपेरेंट, ऑल द थिंग्स you can select or select all, plus it has to be on while rendering, then only you can have all the passes stored along with the render. Anything else you have questions related to interiors, then we'll move to the exterior part. बाहर बहुत कुछ हो सकता है, सी दिस इज अ बिग सॉफ्टवेयर, बिकॉज यू गाइस आल्सो नो विजुअलाइजेशन हैज अ बिग स्कोप अभी, बिकॉज सिंस वी आर डूइंग द वेबिनार, someone asked me, yes, I have a course on my website. I just put a link also, where I have taught everything from scratch to the end. तो उसमें क्या है कि हाउ टू डाउनलोड द सॉफ्टवेयर, हाउ टू सिंगल, जैसे मैं अभी बता रहा हूँ, तो आई हैव गिवन ईच एंड एवरीथिंग इन डिटेल। द लिंक इज दिस वन, यू कैन इजली हैव इट। यहाँ से आप इसको प्रॉपर आप कोर्स को ले सकते हो। दिस रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस जो लिया है उसके अंदर, जिसमें 20-20 मिनट्स का एक एक पार्ट है, कि कैसे सिंक करना है, पूरा उसका इंटरफेस क्या है, हाउ टू सिंक द स्टफ, कैसे लगाना है। तो डेट्स 8 आवर्स पूरा इट इज कवर्ड। एंड उसमें यू कैन, दैट कम्स विद अ लाइफ टाइम वैलिडिटी। और एक और चीज इसमें है कि सिंस आई एम अ D5 रेंडर सर्टिफाइड इंस्ट्रक्टर, तो आई एम गिविंग 1 month ऑफ pro free. So all the pro version of the things can be used free for 1 month, because they have the D5 renders have given me the codes, which I will give the code to you and you can redeem that. आपको वो
So
नहीं मिलेगा।
how to that code I want to use it actually. So I purchased the course
हम्म।
2 days before, but I did not use that code actually.
So
So
they once, yeah, I think I shared the link with you also. So in my D5 render, I just see. So you can search also how to redeem the code. I
okay,
think I share the link also with you, no? So you go to D5 render my account, and there we have a section. Go to
okay,
redeem, this section, my space, and
okay.
here you put that code here and redeem.
Yeah,
That's it. There are 2 steps, and you will have this 1 month of pro version free.
yeah. Thank you.
ठीक है? Anyone else, this thing? Then we can cover to the exterior part. चलो, let's go to SketchUp and exterior then. So exterior I have in SketchUp, already model हुआ पड़ा है, and Process remains same. The way it is synced in 3ds Max, we have a button here. So once you install the D5 render, that tools comes in. You can install the plugin. So click on this one, and same thing will happen. It will go to the D5 render software automatically. See, it's coming. We'll be having any doubt clearing session for that recorded session. Yes, you can reach me out anytime, Pranav. You can reach me anytime. Although the classes are self paced, उसमें सब चीजें बहुत बहुत डिटेल में दिया हुआ है, and it's a 8 hours classes. उसके बाद भी in case you feel any doubt, you can reach me out anytime. So I'll clear that doubt for you. Nikhil, what is your question? Is there any course?
सर मेरा एक क्वेश्चन था, जो हमारा इफेक्ट पैनल है वहाँ पे ऊपर साइड पे जो दिया होता है, उसका क्या यूज करते हैं इंटीरियर में?
इफेक्ट पैनल इज फॉर पोस्ट प्रोडक्शन। जैसे हम ब्राइटनेस कंट्रास्ट एलईडी डालते हैं ना, आप कौन से सॉफ्टवेयर में अभी काम करते हो?
D5 पे ही करता हूँ, स्केचअप एंड D5।
स्केच एंड डी5 पे। दैट इज मेजरली फॉर द पोस्ट प्रोडक्शन, कि ब्राइटनेस कंट्रास्ट एक्सपोजर कंट्रोल करना है, कलर टेम्परेचर कंट्रोल करना है। अभी वी डूइंग द शेयर पार्ट ओनली, इसमें अभी आपको दिख जाएगा आपको।
ओके।
So now here we have that file. जो thing which we are seeing here has come up here. ठीक है। For exterior, it is more better than interiors is bit complication because it has lot of stuff to do. Exterior में बहुत easily काम हो जाता है. So process is all same. Process all same. The way we have done in the interiors, we have the scenes, we have the lighting, everything is same. So first we'll set up the camera. Let's say we take a front shot. How to set a file? See, that is why I'm saying we have detailed lessons on my course, how to move the things around, the keyboards and mouse and everything, where everything is covered in that. So I set this thing here. I press on create new scene. So scene is set. Then I'll change to lighting. Now let's try in the HDR in this one. So they have some in software HDRIs, plus they have कुत्ते कहाँ से आ गए? Yeah. So we have this all HDRIs place here. We can have anyone, let's say sunset, we take it. Now HDRI is placed. You can have your own HDRI from your system as well. Sun is there. Now we have two options. Here we have skylight and background. Skylight, as I mentioned, it will give the effect on the scene, how much bright contrast you want to have. This is for the background, which is shown on the backside. This you can rotate to set the HDRI. The HDRI is 360-degree image, so you can rotate it as per your scene. Where do you want to have it? Plus, it has sun. Now, sun will have two options, either of the HDRI. Plus, you can set the HDRI sun by your own also. I mean, let's say कि we want to use the effect of the sun in the environment, but we want to use the sun by our own. तो lighting जो है वो blue tone या फिर HDRI की tone आ जाए, but the sun will set accordingly. So we have the option here. Sun, we press it on. This is without the sun, like it's giving an ambient environment. If I press the sun on, it is giving based on the HDRI, like I rotate. Now you can see the sun is also rotating because the sun is based on the HDRI. If I don't want to use the sun based on HDRI, I'll go to custom. So custom, we have this altitude and azimuth. So altitude is your height, how high you want to have sun. Azimuth is your rotate part. So want to have a direction from this side. So I'll check. Yeah. So shadows have started coming from here. It is starting. Now I can set the height. Lower the altitude, the sun will go down. Higher the altitude, the sun will go up. This you can set like this. Plus, you can control the sun intensity, as I told earlier also. Everything done, just update it. Someone asked me, can we can use different scenes. Let's say one scene is set like this. I'll uh, make one more scene and I'll use another light in this one. Let's use the normal default sun in this one or lighting in this one. Now it's the clouds also. We in the this D5 3.0, we have multiple cloud system also, which you can control it. With a simple click of the button, we are changing clouds. These clouds can be controlled. Now let's say if I want to use these clouds, you can always have the control. Everything is controllable, every single thing. Once it is done, I'll just update it. So now I have two different scenes. One, this is without clouds with HDRI. This is with clouds, with sun. We can have another scene also where we can have the evening light or night light. So I go to this one. Let's say we have sunset glow. I don't want to do the sun. Now see the effects thing. Someone is asking me. यहाँ से we can control it. Bloom lens effect is for sunlight, just updated. So now we have three different scenes. You can make as many scenes as you want. Difference between Enscape and D5, a lot major difference. You will not find this kind of effects in Enscape. So D5 is a very big software. So once all this is done, you set a light. Let's try to do some landscaping and some landscaping and animation. So let's say if I want to put a tree line here, or let's say I want to put a tree line here. We have a path system, path for nature. I click on path. I select, I make a path. Right click to end. Now I'll keep on adding the trees. Trees up to you as per scene, whatever trees you want to have. सर वॉक थ्रू कर रहे हैं अभी अभी बस. So I added 5 different trees. Let's have some variation in orange. ठीक है, ये आ गए पेड़. 5 पेड़ नहीं आए. Now we can increase the density. Some trees are big, some trees are small. We can remove the bड़ा tree. ठीक है, you can increase the scale. Now अब इसको मेरे को these trees are animated. Now how will we animate it? We'll go to environment. We have this wind on, strength, direction, and change it. Now you will see the trees are moving. This gives a realistic thing. अब ये trees, जैसे अब ये now let's say I wanted to have the wind here, I have to create the wind here and update it. ठीक है, same thing. Now I have made this thing and now I want to copy and bring the trees here also. यहाँ पर आ गए, I can change the line. Now this line is very sharp. I want to have smooth, so I can give the smoothness from here. तो now you see वो अपने आप से स्मूथ हो गया. Done. अब क्वेश्चन आता है कि now we are switching to the top right side. I want to have a camera here so I can see what I am doing. So I press on this one button, edit camera, and here we say activate. So the camera is activated here and I'll pin it. I'll go to top, my camera still remains here. So whatever changes I'll do, I can see the camera में यहाँ पर कैसे दिखाई दे रहा है ये. Okay, we can move the camera in front. Set a nice camera. This is okay. ठीक है, वन पाथ इज डन, तो आई कैन यूज दिस पाथ फॉर मल्टीपल रीजंस. अब मेरे को नीचे लेट्स से कि आई वांट टू हैव द hedge हियर ऑन द सेम पाथ. I will not draw the path again. I'll just copy this one. I'll add hedge. And I'll remove other trees. Okay, increase the size. यहाँ पर you have multiple option also कि you have want to have numbers or you can play with the density. Maximum number of models path is reached. कितना गैप चाहिए, how much difference you want, यहाँ पे से you have to play that. Okay. So, we can write the rename the thing also. Let's say hedge. Now you can see here कि what are things हम जो कर रहे हैं, we can see in the camera placed here. Hedges come. Another cinematic shot, if I want to take a depth of field. So there is an option of depth of field here. I'll click on this one, set the focus. Let's say I want to have a focus of this one and increase the value. So you can start seeing the blurriness. I hope you can understand what is depth of field. कि कैमरा में जो सिनेमैटिक होता है, there you can do the focus part and the other part becomes the blur. Abhi I have done the focus on building, so this part has become blur. Now if I focus on this one, the back side has become blur. So this gives a realistic effects also. Okay, you can control the intensity whatever from here. Just remove it, update it. Now let's do some lighting tweaking in this one. maybe this one. More or less okay. Let us change the glass. See, who's asking? The file has come from the SketchUp and the materials is already there, but also we can change it. So I'll go to glass. Let's have this blue curtain glass. Click and put on this one. Then if I want to have a rough texture here, let's say we have ball and maybe this tone paint. Let's change. Okay, we can play with the sizes. We can increase the bump, specular. Same thing happens for road. Let's say with what we have in a road here. We can have outer ground, cobblestone, asphalt. You can change the color a bit. Okay, this is done. Now let's place some vehicles here. For path of, we want to show the traffic running. We can have two option path, custom path or vehicle path. Both have different properties. Let's select a one for vehicles. I just make a path. I'll add content. Vehicles, whatever you want to use. As many as you want. Okay. Yeah, again, now we can see it's moving. Now, since we have a path, we can do a lot of stuff. इसको कितना बड़ा चाहिए? You can increase the width. We can have as many of rows. कितनी तीन चाहिए, चार चाहिए. You can keep on increasing. Width we can control. ठीक है. Density you can control. Speed you can control. Okay. Let's say if it is in night, you can have light switch on also. इसमें try कर. You can see the lights on. Light की intensity you can control it. ठीक है. This is how we can show. Now you can see materials also. कि पास से बिल्कुल सही दिखाई देता है ये. रैंडम कलर्स वी कैन हैव कि गाड़ियों के रैंडम कलर्स आ जाएंगे. एंड रिवर्स डायरेक्शन हो सकता है. एक ही पाथ से वी कैन हैव both the side traffic running. ठीक है. Written this one-way traffic, two-way traffic, speed, anything can be controlled. Now the drawback of this one is कि scaling we cannot do with the vehicle path or something. There's another way. We have the custom path. Custom path may we can control the ratios and scale of each of individual vehicle or trees or whatever. Let me try to show you. Let's say कि एक गाड़ी यहाँ से आके let's park on here. So I'll make a custom path. Let's say it's coming from here, here, here. From here, here, and I'll add a car. ठीक है, and done. अब इसमें speed. यहाँ पे sharp edges हैं. We can control the speed obviously. कितनी स्पीड पे आ रही है. Plus how to make this smooth. यहाँ पर जाकर we have this edit का option. I'll press on this one. I'll make it smooth. I'll press on this one. I'll make it smooth. I'll press on this one. I'll make it smooth. ठीक है, एंड इसको यहाँ पे लेके आ जाओ. Cut it. Smooth. Smooth. Done. Now let's add this one. अब it will go in the loop. We have option to make this animation once also. We'll go to this one. This is once. तो गाड़ी आके अपने आप it will be parked here. Let's see. It is parked. आगे चले गए that we can move the icon. तो यहाँ पर आकर रुक जाएगी. So this is how we keep on building stuff. इसका एनिमेशन करते हैं एक अच्छा सा. इसमें let us this texture we can put a grass here texture. I'll go to materials. I'll put a grass. My system also get hangs up. Are we getting a recording of the session? Yes, I'll upload it on the YouTube also. Any more questions you guys have till the file becomes stable? Any of my students there in this webinar?
Hello, sir. How to enroll for the course?
It's simple. I have just sent a link. इसी में ही I just copy link once again. You can go to this link. The course fees is 1995. It's 2000 rupees. 2000 rupees के अंदर you are already getting a 1 month का pro, which is equivalent to 4000 rupees. So you are getting the stuff back. Plus, I am there for any doubts, and you have seen what we can create through this course. So this is the link I've shared. You can just simply enroll from this one back. Okay, so I've used the grass. Now this grass has come up because the mesh is big. It has started on the showing the road also. So this is the texture I've used for the grass, and it has become give a model proper. I think the model is like that. We should have it. Same process for the walkthrough. I'll go to the video part. I'll set the camera. Set one. I'll set a depth of field. I focus on this one. Update it. Go down 10 seconds. You can have update it. Very simple form. This is all done. Now I'll show multiple things we have. Like if we want to make a rainy season, the same thing, I'll go to environment. I have precipitation here. So see, we can have a rain with a click off button. I'll change it to cloudy. I'll remove bloom effect. Skylight is same scene, one button. It has changed the thing. We can make the puddle also. Puddle means a collection of water. Update it. See this. This can be converted into snow. And this is so nice. There was some question between Enscape and D5. So these things are not there in Enscape. You can see the snow is collected on the trees also. That makes more realistic stuff. It's forming a puddle here. What? Again to rain. You can make any kind of cinematic effects with this one. Any questions in next year? Shall we move to next part?
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, you didn't put this street lights, sir. So,
Street
did
lights.
you?
Yes. It is there. It is there.
Okay.
We have to go to models. We have outlines, and we have roads. Street lights. Here it is. So the custom path we can take. Let's say I want to have custom path. For the sake of here, I'm just putting done. I'll have, let's say, this slide. So with a click, we have street lights placed here. Now, if we want to change this into light material, we can select the material from here, and we can have custom. This is light material. So with the use of custom path, we can add as many stuff as we can. Can we import lumen file D5? No, we cannot import the lumen file. So this is how we build a scene. I'll quickly show you two more stuff, and then we'll move to other part. I'll show you how to build a city in this one. This is a good new feature, and plus the ocean. And then we wrap up the scene. So in the terrain, we have a city. City, we can select as per our location. We can put any location. Let's say if we want to have Delhi. So we have this Delhi. Okay. Then we select the area which we want and import it. So the scene will automatically be built up on the selection. There it is. Now, once the city's modeling is done, we have the control of each and every single part. Let's say if I want to have material on this one, this building. So we have this multiple buildings. This all is selected. With a double click, this building is selected. I have the styles here. Automatically, the style is applicable. Same thing happens with this building. I'll change the style. We have offices, commercial, residential, whatever things you want to have. Keep on building this stuff. So this is how the cities are made. Roads are separate, land is separate. You'll get green area separate. Let's say the road is here. Now we can choose the road material and the way we have applied the material earlier. Right. We'll put it here. Another thing, advanced version of this one, I mean, this is a city, you keep on building. They have a cesium. So what does cesium does? Once again, I'll go to New Delhi. And let us choose the same location and add. Let us see what it does. So we have the Google Earth coming up, and Google Earth will come with the proper displacement. So let's say you have a site at this point and you want to have an aerial view. So you can build a site here and then you can have a complete aerial view like this. This is a very nice feature they have. Okay. Now let's see some ocean effect. For ocean, I request everyone to please mute. So I have, let's place a basic model of oval. Done. Now it will bring the ocean. Okay. Click on ocean. Let's form the waves. See. Let's put a sand texture on this. It has all the things, the size you want to control, the speed of the waves. Plus, now if I see if I can change the background.
Sir, hello, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
Sir, like if we are designing a swimming pool, so this ocean effect can be given for that also?
And for the swimming pool now, we can have the water. They have this water effect with the
Okay,
ripples they
okay,
have.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, so they wave effect, the caustics and everything they have in the stuff. You can use that
Okay.
material to make the swimming pool. So let's see if
Mm-hmm.
I have this water material here. Here it is. So they have this blue water ripple. I, let me try to put this one. See, and this can be controlled. How much flow you want, speed. This is the stuff which we use for the swimming pool.
Okay, sir. Okay.
All right. So this is the stuff. Let's have quick question answers. If you have anything, then we move to this one. So this is my course. Once again, I'm everything which I have taught you in 2 hours. So everything is covered in 8 hours complete course, which is only for 1995. Once again, as mentioned, I am a D5 render certified instructor. So I will be giving you 1 month of free D5 Pro version. You can easily use all these facilities of that software, all the functions, everything will be free to use. You can simply enroll by scanning this link. It will just take you 5 minutes. So let me know how many of you are interested and how do you find this webinar? Any feedback you want to give, any suggestions you want to give, your thought process? Anyone? Any questions you guys have? If you want to ask anything with me? Nothing? Anyone want to enroll the course? So you can simply do it by scanning this one. The link will be given. Yes, the link is there to download the DeFi render. You can those who are interested can please scan this QR code and you can enroll it. And if you find any difficulty in enrolling, you can please tell me now also. This
Sir,
webinar,
can
sorry.
can you show some of your final view, sir?
Sure. So you go to my website. This is a gallery. So if you see, so these are all done in the D5. I'll just show you this walkthrough. This was entirely done in D5 render software. This car animation, so whatever effects, whatever things you are seeing in this one.
So can we create parametric elements? Just
Panoramic 360 you are saying?
yes.
Yes. What should you tell me done? So these images you are seeing in the shop are from the D5 render software only.
Okay.
Another one with someone asking a swimming pool. So this is that video. We have created swimming pool shots. So this affects the falling leaves, the movement, the fire, everything, anything which you are seeing. This one is done in D5 only. So we have this character swimming also.
Recitation program.
Selena, yes, you will get a certificate. It's an online certificate which is valid to show anywhere because it has been given through the D5 render only.
The D5 is a Autodesk product or what, sir?
No, separate. It's an different company software.
The what?
And it doesn't have any crack or anything. It's just free to use. Just download and start using it. So this is the depth of field I show you now how to create this depth of field effect. So this is how we make the animations.
Sir, I recently viewed the official video of D5 in which the animated persons are get real after using AI.
Yeah.
How can we do that?
They have this function in AI also. I mean, after once you render, there's a button to use the AI enhancement. So that is there in the course.
Okay, sir. Yes.
This stuff, everything, the stuff which you're seeing is furnitures, lamps, this fire, this trees, falling things are from D5 only. Another one is this one. This is interiors.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
As we have shortcuts for AutoCAD or SketchUp, the same we have for DF5 or not?
yes, we have. We have.
Okay.
For lights, for the previews, everything we have the shortcuts also. For the
Okay.
movements also we have the shortcuts.
Okay.
So this is the interior quality you can get from D5 renders.
So one doubt I have, I placed a light in D5, but I can't get the actual position of the light. Uh, as I shift the scene, the light is placed somewhere else.
Mm. Look, from the top you can select the thing and then you can adjust the light placement.
Okay, yes. Okay.
All right. Once again, I just anyone who interested in enrolling, you can scan and enroll. Once enroll, just share the screenshot. We'll give you the coupon code which you can redeem for D5 Pro. And once again, if you have any doubts, just feel too free to reach out to me. You can follow me on the Instagram, YouTube also. We keep on posting the stuff. And we keep on having this kind of webinars once a month where the new features are explained and take it further. So thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Any doubt, you can just reach out to me. And will the classes be recorded? Yes, the classes are recorded sessions, and that comes with a lifetime validity. So you can watch as many time as you want, and on the repeated mode also. And we keep on adding the videos. Like this features has come up, this ocean feature, and all the features have just came up. So we are making the videos on that. So we'll keep on uploading. So once you enroll into a class, you will keep having the more videos based on what they provide. Also, we are in talk of making me a brand ambassador of India for D5. So I will be leading the campaigns of D5 render, and I am already on their D5 render website also. You can find me on the website. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'm open for your feedbacks and suggestions if you want us to improve. And I hope you guys have learned something today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye bye. Take care, man. Take care. Bye bye.